visiting my channel today. The holidays are upon us. As a matter of fact, Thanksgiving is next week. And I thought I would take a little time today and show you how I make one of my family's favorite dishes, and that is cranberry sauce. Who can have Thanksgiving without cranberry sauce, right? Well, I make a cherry orange cranberry sauce that my family absolutely loves, so I thought I'd bring you along and show you how I do it. Fresh cranberry sauce is super easy to do, really delicious, and way better than anything that you could buy in a can. So what you're going to need is you're going to need a 12-ounce bag of fresh cranberries. I've rinsed and drained these. And then you're going to need 3/4 of a cup of water, 1 cup of sugar, and then you're going to need some dried Montmorency cherries. Love these, great for snacking. Sour cherries are actually really healthful for you, and they make this cranberry sauce super delicious. And actually it's going to be kind of up to you how much of those you want to add. I usually add around 1/2 cup, but you could do less. You could do 1/4 cup up to a 1/2 cup. So it's kind of up to you how much the cherry flavor that you want in there. And with the water, if you really want to boost your orange flavor, you could use orange juice instead. And then the sugar, if you don't want to use refined sugar, you could use a sugar substitute if you like. You could also adjust that to taste. Cranberries are pretty sour in and of themselves, so for us, the 1 cup of sugar works really well, but you could kind of tinker with that a little bit and decide how much or how little that you would want in your sauce. And then the last thing that we're going to add at the very end is sweet orange marmalade, and this is what gives it its orange flavor. Now, like I said, if you want to really boost the orange flavor, you could use orange juice instead of the orange marmalade, but the dried cherries and the orange peel in the marmalade add a really nice texture to the cranberry sauce. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring you in close so you can see what's going on in my pan, because if you've never made homemade cranberry sauce, it's kind of fun to see how it thickens up on its own. You don't have to add a thickener. Cranberries have their own pectin in them, and your sauce will thicken as it cools, and they burst open, and it's just really a fun thing to watch. So I'm going to bring you in close and show you how to put this quick and easy dish all together. Okay guys, here we go, and this could not be any easier. Put your 12 ounces of fresh cranberries into your pot. Add your liquid, water, orange juice, whatever you like. Your 1 cup of sugar. And I'm going to add a little handful of the dried cherries in there, and like I said, that's to taste. That's entirely up to you. We really love the texture of that. So all you're going to do is put all that together, give it a good stir. Oops, have a cherry overboard. And then we're going to bring it up to a nice simmer, and you're going to let it simmer until your cranberries burst open and release all their wonderful pectin. Your sugar is dissolved and it starts to thicken some. So I've got my heat on a medium-high heat, which is about what you want, and I'm going to let it come up to temperature, and then I'll bring you back and show you what it looks like. Okay guys, here we go. Our berries are starting to come up to a boil here, and if you listen really closely, you can hear them popping open. If you've never made homemade cranberry sauce before, it can be a little disturbing when you start hearing that noise, but that's what we want. So hear them popping open? Hear the popping and cracking? That's what you want. As they burst open, they make that sound. So that's totally normal and exactly what we're looking for. So what we're going to do is we're going to let this boil until all the cranberries have popped open and it starts to thicken. And I'll bring you back and show you how to finish it. Okay guys, we're back. It's been about 12 minutes that my cranberries have come up to a boil. I did want to mention that once they started to boil, I did reduce my heat to about a medium. You don't want them boiling vigorously. You just want them to be at a nice high simmer. See how they've all cracked open and we're starting to get some thickness. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to turn the heat off. And we're going to add in our orange marmalade. Now, this is totally to taste. My family loves the orange flavor, so I add 2 good spoonfuls of orange marmalade. You can add as little or as much as you like. Again, it's entirely up to you. And then just stir that in and let it melt. And then I'm going to let this cool a few minutes, and then I'll bring you back. Okay guys, how easy was that? So simple and so delicious. And who can have Thanksgiving without cranberry sauce, right? I want to show you how beautiful it is. Look at that beautiful color. It's not completely cool yet, but I did want to show you how it starts to thicken up as it does cool. See how thick that's gotten? All those wonderful textures in there with the dried cherries, the cranberries, and the orange marmalade. So, so delicious. Really good. I did want to mention that there are a lot of different ways to change up cranberry sauce. You could totally leave out the cherries. You could totally leave out the orange and just have plain straight up cranberry sauce with the water, sugar, and your cranberries. You can add an orange or a cherry liqueur to it when it's cooking. You could add a cinnamon stick to it. Lots and lots of ways to change it up and make it yours. And I challenge you to do that. So I hope that this gives you an idea for your Thanksgiving feast for you and your family. And hope you enjoyed coming along with me today. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. You don't want to miss out on any of the fun that we'll have upcoming, and hopefully I'll get a chance to post some more holiday recipes for you to try out, and I hope you have a wonderful Thanksgiving. Thanks so much for joining me, and thanks for watching. If you have any comments or questions, please feel free to leave them in the comment section, and I will get back to you as soon as I can. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.